What's going on, everybody? This is Edison with the Questionable Behavior Podcast. Let me focus this camera real quick. There it is. This is Edison with the Questionable Behavior Podcast. We're out here at South by Southwest. And we're also hosting the show together with the Hangover Takeover.
Yeah, what's going on, everyone? I'm to stand by Gypsy. Make sure you check out the Hangover Takeover. Absolutely.
And we got Mikey, Polo in the building, and Franceu the God from Atlanta. Yeah. So we out here, we linking up. First of all, say what up. You guys already seen Mikey on our show. So here, pass him the mic.
What's happening, y'all? I'm back. You know what's going on. We out in Texas with this South by Southwest edition, man. Yeah. Had to come fuck with my boy.
Mikey actually commented on the show. He said, I'm definitely coming back. So here we go.
Yeah, you see? So I kept my word. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm back in this bitch, man. But I brought my brother with me. You feel me?
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, he told me not to talk like that. Disrespectful, you feel me? Hey, no, it's Franceu the God. You feel what I'm saying? Fran, the God. You know what I'm saying? We lit all the way from Atlanta, South by Southwest. We here.
So tell me, guys, how'd you guys link up originally?
We both got booked for a show that we sold out at SOBs, and when we was downstairs smoking, and we was peeping each other vibes. So he was like, he looked at me, he was like, let's smoke. You know what I'm saying? We was like, fuck all the other rappers, let's smoke with each other. Like, we talked to Tracy, but we came back and did our own thing. But then the best thing is when we got on stage, it was like we already performed together before. Like, he was on my set lit, I was on his set lit. I never crowd surfed, and he pushed me and threw me in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, that's my brother. Anybody that could do that, that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so from there, it was like right away.
Exactly.
And then you guys been doing shows together, or how's
Since
been
then,
the
we've been just linking up. Like, it's been on some real brother shit. Like, you know, most people, they get around each other just keeping music. Like, bro, he done been at my crib, been in his crib. We do other things other than music. Like, it's just, we actually built that bro relationship to the point where this music shit don't even matter when it comes to how we are towards each other. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's real, you know? Yeah.
So are you guys planning on making music together too, or just performing? I know at South by you guys are getting on the stage together, right?
Yeah.
So are you guys planning on putting tracks together? What's the plan?
We got hella tracks. Like, before we came out here, we made like 7 tracks, 8 tracks. And that was just on a fucked up day. Like, we was just like, oh, let's just go to the yo, record. We got 8 tracks done. Do more than 8 though. Like, that's nothing.
To talk about this tour life, like, there's been like this whole surge of these mini kind of like micro tours that's been going around the States, and it's given an opportunity to artists that don't normally get seen and heard. Talk about, you know, what that has really meant, how that has really helped you guys.
Like, going
past that after, right?
Yeah, going on tour, you can hit it now. But look, going on a tour, that shit's the best thing. Like, you can like actually like see the people who really rock with you. Like, my fan base, I don't even call them fans, I call them my friends, because Franceu, they're a part of me. So like, my friends, like, is like huge, bro. Like, overseas, just being able to like see a person in the flesh that's crazy over you, or take a shirt off your back after you done sweat in it, is good. And then you build a more solid fan base. Shit come and then shit go real fast. If you don't have a core fan base from doing them little small hole in the wall tours, your shit gonna die out. And I could list a few people, but I ain't finna do that and get them some clout. You feel me? But yeah.
So would you say like being on stage is like how you can build a real fan much more than just dropping a song?
Yeah, because people want to see, like, if you can see, my bad, bro, but like, people want to see you, like, people want to see that, like, oh, you a real nigga, like, instead of just being in the television, you know what I'm saying, like, or on the computer. Like, you can build better. Like, people will understand you. It's like when you share energy with people, like he said, like, he go off of vibes. If the vibe ain't right, then you not gonna click. That's the same thing with music. If your music not, why you think niggas come in and then they fade out real easy? It's cool right now. The vibe won't right. You feel what I'm saying? It's cool to make some shit. Just like a fake nigga. A fake nigga could be around, but that's only some temporary shit, because he gonna do some fake shit. And then guess what, bro? The truth gon', you know what I'm saying, set you free. But that's on some other shit. But yeah, like, it's definitely like imperative to like do shows, and it's way better to be in the flesh rather than drop a song, because someone could listen to a song, they could very much listen to a song and be like, I don't like this song, but see a video to that same song and then make you fall in love
that's
with
true.
it.
That's so true. Yeah, and I feel like even like when you just listen to an artist, if you just listen to music, yeah, you kind of kind of get it or
Yeah,
whatever.
you gotta
But
get around them.
but if you see them perform and you see that same exact song and you catch that energy, that's what makes you stick and go back and listen to that artist. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Now, I wanted to ask you. We were just talking about it before about your voice in general. So you were.
Grab your bike. I want your bike.
All right.
You can finish.
Well, yeah, I have to finish my questions. You know what you're gonna answer, right? But no, I wanted to know about that. I know you were born with actually, just explain that in general and how you've been able to just push your music and get through that obstacle. You know, which is obviously a huge fucking obstacle because you're doing music.
Hell yeah.
Even swap.
There you go.
Nah, but I was born without vocal cords, and without them there, like, and my mom, she didn't know she was pregnant with me, so she was getting like pregnancy shots, so it fucked up my development. So I was born without vocal cords, and like my lung had failed, so I got like one lung. But it ain't no sad story on small violins type shit. But like, yeah, it is what it was. But I still got through it, and of course niggas gonna talk, but you gotta go through that in order to be great. In order to be successful, you gotta fail. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? But it ain't one of them moments, but yeah.
So how do you use your voice now, like musically and artistically, to like?
Hey, you already know how we doing this. Baby, wanna test drive a nigga, what we doing there? You acting real surprised, how you, whatever I said, I make so much music, but like, yeah. I just go, bruh. Fuck it. What you say, bruh? Hey, what you say? You gotta be sure of yourself,
Oh
bro.
yeah, yeah. You
Fuck
can't
all
be
that
skeptical. I always
second
tell
guessing
people
shit.
like I'm
That
not cocky, I'm just
skeptical
confident.
shit.
I'm super
You
sure of
feel what I'm
myself
saying?
when I make a song. I don't
Hey,
second guess it.
is this camera on? Look at me. I'm just kidding. Hey, look. Fuck all that skeptical shit, bro. Do you, bro?
Be great.
If you want a bitch to suck your dick and your balls, bro, do that shit, bro. Go do it, bro.
Nah, be that ass.
Even though she might say no, try it, bro. She might say yes, but all these bitches want to fuck.
It's all a numbers game.
Yes.
All the numbers.
You feel me?
And that same mentality applies to life everywhere, not just you know.
Yes.
All good,
That
all
is
good. We're
true.
swapping. It's talk patch.
Treating these mics like bitches.
Yeah. So Mike, talk about your music. What you got coming up? You know, because it sounds like you're a studio rat. You know what I mean? Like it seemed like you live in the studio. You like being in the studio, recording constantly. You love the stage, but obviously you like being in the studio.
Hell
What else
yeah.
is coming up for you?
I'm dropping Slime World 2 in the summer.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
I'm dropping Slime World 2 in the summer. Cause the first project it did good. You know, I dropped it December 18th.
Yeah.
And like no label, no none of that. Like 85,000 streams is good.
Congratulations
You know what I'm
on that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then having a video on BET and shit is just like, all right. So if I did that without any like label push, and now I built the connections that I needed, my following and all that, and I just got off the Life is a Trip tour. So I'm like, I'm gonna use all that and drop my tape and see what happens now. Cause when I do that, I already got people that's trying to be behind it. You know what I'm saying? That's big names, but it's like, I want to see what I can do so y'all can have to offer me more. Because if I let y'all help me now, then I'm not going to get the biggest thing I can get, you know?
So you went you dropped the album, your video launched on BET Jams, and then right from there you hopped on a tour with Trippie Redd. So tell me a little bit about that and you know the tour life in general with him, because I saw some videos on the gram and whatnot that I'm gonna let you discuss.
I mean, shit was lit. It happened out of nowhere. I literally was in Maryland, and I was recording, and then Trippie came into DC. And he was supposed to perform, but he got sick. So he had to reschedule. But I still pulled up on him at the hotel, you know what I'm saying? Checked on him and everything. We was playing the game, whatever. And we were just talking. And then he was like, you know what, bro, come on tour with me. Like, literally out of nowhere. And I was like, all right, bet.
That's
So
that vibe. That's a connection.
Yeah, so I just grabbed my shit. And next thing I know, we ended up going to Philly, Boston, fucking Detroit, Chicago, Minnesota. Like, we were just out there. I'm going to states I've never been to, Rhode Island, like, and I'm on stage, like, forefront. My bro's right here performing, and then I'm right here, people yelling my name out, and they like, yo, we finally get to see you, and I'm like, I didn't know y'all wanted to see me.
I didn't know you existed.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't know y'all liked me like that or had love for me, like, like it was
That's
so
crazy.
crazy, bro, like. And like, we was accompanied by people like Coi Leray, you know what I'm saying, Lil Key, Lil Duke, Yachty came on tour. Who else? Jacquees, Lil Wop. Like, you know what I'm saying? Different people appeared. So it was cool to be around it. You know what I'm saying? And my favorite rapper, you know, is Young Thug. You know what I'm saying? We FaceTime Thug in the back. You know what I'm saying? So it was just, I got to kick it with Trippie grandmother. Met her and actually like talked to her. And she fucked with me hard. So it was like, not only was that my bro and it still is my bro, it's like, I got to experience like tour life for the first time, and it's because of somebody that is my bro. It's not like it was on some industry music shit. It was on some bro. Just come with me, come fuck with me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it built relationships.
Yeah, and so how does it feel like FaceTiming your idol basically, or like someone that you really like look up to as an artist?
Nigga, that shit. It feel like, all right, I'm getting, like, honestly, it just come across to me like, oh, I'm getting closer. Like, that's all it feel like.
That's
It's
another
like,
step, like.
Yeah, like, especially when I'm walking around and I'm fresh as shit or whatever, and a rapper I just looked at, they got a blue check on Instagram, whatever, comes to me and dap me up like, yo, what's up? I heard your shit. And I'm like, nigga, I was just listening to your shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it feel good because you like, bro, I do not expect this. Like, what? Hell nah. Like, you don't realize how big you are until you leave from where you're from. And people actually come up to you like, yo, you're so-and-so. Yo, I've listened to you. I know who you are. Like, and they show respect.
Man,
I be forgetting a lot of faces because I be high as shit. So
Right.
Yeah.
That's the fucking bro. Like yesterday we met Sway. That was also like, oh shit, to talk to him and be like, yo, I had people on my show that were on your show and shit. You know what I mean? With the fucking legend, like, it's crazy. You
Shit,
got
nigga,
it's a
what
crazy
y'all soon to
feeling.
be. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah. So
that's
it's
how
like,
this shit go.
yo,
Yeah.
You see the power. What am I touching? You got it. Yeah.
And we back in this bitch, but a lot more rich. On my Austin, Texas shit, eating hot pot rich.
Right. Exactly. You
feel better in here?
We're good.
Huh?
Yeah, definitely.
It was on 3.
Oh, we had the heat on with the sun beaming in this motherfucker.
On 3.
I'm wondering why it's hot. So I want to go back to like those 7, 8 tracks that you guys put together. So when can we see that collab album? And first of all, can we get a sneak peek?
EP. Yeah.
We want to hear this good music. We want to, you know what I mean?
They take them out.
God damn. It was like
Hey,
the whole
7, 8
album.
songs. You're more than halfway there. You know?
I'll tell y'all this. Y'all gonna get one of the singles very, very soon. Maybe this week, Super soon. Like, y'all probably, most likely, y'all gonna hear one at South by. But it's just, we not gonna tell y'all which one. We not gonna tell y'all none of that. Y'all just gonna have to hear it. And if y'all don't record it when y'all hear it, I don't want it next time y'all gonna hear it until we drop it. That's just, gotta keep them like that.
Definitely. Tell me more about the genre of emo trap. Tell me what it is to you. What are you trying to do with it?
It's definitely not cut your wrist music.
Okay.
It's definitely not that. It's emotional. Like, I'm a Cancer, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a spiritual person. I'm about vibes. So I use everything about myself to promote my brand for myself. So I'm like, all right, Cancers are emotional, correct? That's what everybody says about them. I am very emotional, so I use that in my music. It's my emotions I'm pouring onto these tracks. That's why I don't write. I freestyle it because that's how I'm emotionally feeling right now. You know what I'm saying? When I hear that beat, it's a mood. It puts me in a certain mood. Whether I'm talking about drugs, heartbreak, whatever, girls, it puts me in that mood. So, that's how I describe emo trap. And a lot of people now, they try to fake emo trap and they try to dress like what they call a white boy, you dress like a gothic person, whatever. And it's like, bro, I've been doing this shit. If you ask any girl that been knowing me since 9th grade or anything, I was a skinny jeans nigga when people were wearing the big Coogee and shit. And they used to call me, say I was wearing my little brother pants and shit.
What was one of the most,
Now you wearing them.
I guess you could say like almost unstereotypical like artists you would listen to? Like if you like almost like you wouldn't tell nobody because you're like, damn, I listen like a Marilyn Manson or something like that.
I listen to all that, but people know that.
Yeah,
people know I like
yeah.
Panic at the Disco. I like Maroon 5. I like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Green Day, like the Gorillas. What?
Right.
Them niggas go hard. You know what I'm saying? But people wouldn't expect for me to like, and it's because of my mom. Like niggas like Jeffrey Osborne. Like that's an old school R&B nigga. You know what I'm saying? But my mom used to always play. I remember she's on the left, she's on the right, she's in the middle. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm like damn, that shit was catchy. Like R&B music used to be catchy back in the day, so that's why I be trying to incorporate that shit.
So, Francois, you're from Atlanta. Is that like where you originally started doing your music?
Yeah, that's where I started at, yeah.
Yeah, so tell me about like the collab, because everybody from everywhere else says the collab in Atlanta and the way people work together over there is not like any other state. So just tell me about like that and then come up in Atlanta and how that works, how the collabs work out there.
I was like, really, everybody support everybody in Atlanta, but when you like coming up and you not from like that area, it's kind of hard because I'm not from Atlanta. I'm from Richmond, Virginia, but yeah, it's cool. Like, it's cool. Shout out to VA, you feel what I'm saying? But look, hey, so like with with the Atlanta scene, like you can very much collab with anybody, but it's like clicked up. You feel what I'm saying? So like,
Oh, so it's like if your clique is popping over there, then it's easy for you, everybody
Like-
around
like
you.
everybody
They
grew
bring
up-
their people with them.
You feel what I'm saying?
21 Savages niggas like PDE, YSL, different shit. Like,
Everybody grew up with each other. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like
It's hard to like break into that circle.
You feel what I'm saying? Like it's real political like that. You feel me? But I don't want to say anything to decriminalize my. You feel
No,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
no, nothing against anybody, but like that's just how it works,
That's
kind of
just
thing.
how it
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
yeah.
But then, so was that like a little harder for you initially at the start, or no?
I mean, nah, cause I got a team behind me. I ain't give a fuck. I was like, nigga, y'all the ones tripping. Y'all broke. Like, I got the bread, nigga. Like, I'm not tripping about who got the best numbers on Instagram, nigga.
Right.
I'm trying to get money
Yeah,
and more
exactly.
money and more money. You feel what I'm saying?
Now that's the fucking mentality that wins, bro. That's the mentality that wins because people forget. Like you have legends out there. Like, bro, look at Buck Wild's fucking Instagram. He has what, 5,000 followers, some shit. Buck Wild's a fucking legend, bro. Like he's a legend in hip hop. Period. He makes money. Like that's what matters, bro. It's not fucking I got 100,000 followers. Yeah, who cares, bro? You still living in a basement in your mom's house. Like,
you sleep on a pillow of cash. I guess I want to talk more about that tour life because I feel like some people think that maybe there isn't no money out there. Like maybe it's too hard to break through. Like how do artists that are trying to get to a level of even just the micro tours, like how would you suggest them to
build
break
your
through?
fan base, bro.
Build that fan base,
Start
right?
on the internet. It's so much shit you could do.
and build relationships.
Facts.
Because to be honest, a relationship can go further than money, all that shit. Because if a person fuck with you hard enough, that you never know if they're gonna blow. Like, this is my brother. He can blow tomorrow, and I know for a fact our relationship, he gonna bring me on tour. He know I can blow tomorrow, and he know for a fact he
Off
gonna
the
be on my
muscle.
tour. You know what I'm saying? Just because how we are around each other off the music, when we chilling, like, I can trust him in certain things, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, at the end of the day, and the same thing with everybody that y'all see around us. Like, I built trust with these people just by being around them off of vibe. Like, if I don't trust somebody, I'm gonna let them know. He know how blunt I am. I'm gonna let them know. You when you first met me, you see how blunt I am? I'm gonna let you know, like, I'm a real street, you know what I'm saying? But this music stuff, I make sure we doing this stuff for real, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my daughter, because this is what I do it for, you feel me?
Hey, I ain't gonna cap. I asked my boy Mikey about his project, bro. I ain't new to this shit. That's why I'm chilling. But look, I just dropped a project called Phases of the Night. That shit was tight, bro. Like,
So how much? Tell me about all in regards like your whole
Hey, yes, sir.
like how long? When was your first project that you launched?
My first project, it was called Wealth, Loyalty, Respect. You can't find that. If you find it, yo, I don't know how you did that. You feel,
What's
you
it called,
feel
bro? I'm
me?
about to
It's
get on
search.
a mission over here, bro.
Oh, shit.
I'm about to get on a mission, bro.
Whoever finds it gets 100, 200. I'll put 200 on it.
What was the name?
Oh, but you don't count though, nigga. But, yeah, hold on, you don't count. You ain't slick. I peep. Me feel me? I'm here. But no, it's called Wealth, Loyalty, Respect. But that was some old shit. That was my like first project. But like what I just dropped is called Phases of the Night, and then I got another project called Restricted. Shout out to Ricky Rags, but he did that whole thing. And you talking about tour life? That tape Restricted came about when I was on tour. I was on tour with 2 other artists, but I'm not finna name drop because I'm not clouting niggas up. It's about Fran and Mikey. You feel what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
We lit. You feel me? But yeah, like that tour was lit. I get off tour. I'm trying to figure out what else I could do for shock value for the internet. What can I do without selling myself out, jumping out the window in the Palace Snow and some drawers and shit? I'm not finna do that. You feel me? What can I do smart to not sell myself out? Okay, I just got off tour. This little label shit happened. I'm not finna do that. But that's gonna shock the city too. I need some music. So I asked my sister's boyfriend, Corey, you feel what I'm saying? Hey, can you see if your boy can shoot me some beats? Because he was telling me about his homie. I didn't know it was Rags, you feel what I'm saying? And, bro, we drawing, sketching in the back and shit like that, trying to come up with logos for his little brand and stuff. And he's like, check your email. I see the email is 100 beats. I go through, I pick like 5 songs. I don't know how many is on there, but I chose the
100 beats, boom.
5 of them, how it would sound sonically, like that's how I try to do my projects. Like before I, like instead of me hearing a beat and making a song,